Okay, so today we're going to be taking a look at what we need to do so we can craft gold pickled fowl feet or foots. So first thing we need, of course, is a crafting kit. Now you've probably already bought one from Kale here when you first came across him because he pushes it on you. But it's right there, so you can buy that. The next thing you need is a recipe or a cookbook or something to tell you how to make it, right? And that's where the difficult thing comes here for this one. Not too difficult if you pull this off early in the game, but if you're later on in the game, it might be difficult just finding Patches who sells it, because he could be all over the place. So we're going to go to the first place he should be, which is basically his home. So when you come up here to where he's located at, we're going to get a fog wall here, so it won't let us in because we're being invaded. So what you need to do here, because he's a pretty tough guy, run past him and just keep heading north. Just keep heading north and just run as fast as you can. We need to get some help in here, and there he comes. So now you can have some help against him. And once you both finally defeat him, you'll get a nice reward there. There do be a dagger. Now don't forget, because you want to run forward here, or north I mean, and then go talk to him so he can get his quest started there. It'll probably already be started anyway, doesn't matter, you meet him a bunch of times through the game, but then we'll go back to where Patches is. So I just like to do that so I don't forget, as I always do. Now we're on our way to Patches. Nope, not that way. One more over here. Now we'll get a boss wall. But there's no boss in here yet. So you need to go over here, open up this to start the encounter with Patches. Now I will say, after he's missing from this area and you come back here, there'll be another chest, and if you open it and do it, it'll teleport you someplace, because he likes to pull tricks like that, so be warned. But you start a fight with him, and when you get his health about halfway, he'll plead for mercy. So stop, don't kill him. If you kill him, you'll get his bell bearing to buy stuff that he has, but you'll miss out on great armor set, whip, all kinds of stuff he has going on. Plus he's just a fun character to be in the game. And you'll get some of these, or the emotes or whatever. Now we're going to need to go reset at a grace, but make sure you say forgive and forget there, so that we can continue on. Go reset at the grace and come back here and talk to him. And now we get the option to buy the Missionary's Cookbook too. And that's what we need for the gold pickled fowl foots. The thing is, if you don't find him here, because it's easy, you can go in there and he'll be gone. Just like that, because once you come up here to Liurnia the Lakes, he'll come over here to the Scenic Isle Grace, right? So then you can find him here until you reach the Altus Plateau, then he disappears there. More of a prankster up there, because I don't think he sells anything to you when you talk to him up there. But then as you see here, you can buy it there. But the most likely place you're going to find him is at Volcano Manor, because once you get there and join the house, so you can do all those quests to get all the great armor, weapons, whatever they have there, and talismans, whatever. I forget all the stuff you can get there. But he'll be found then in the front here. And this is the most likely place you'll find him. However, he will leave this place too. Once this area is completed, he'll disappear here and you won't be able to find him. You'll wonder where he's at. Well, he's over here at the Shaded Castle, whatever they call it. Once you defeat the Briar, now he might show up before the Briar is defeated, but for me it was afterward. You come out here on the walkway and you'll find him here. And he's been beaten up pretty bad. So you talk to him for a while, he'll give you this thing. You're supposed to be able to take that to Tanith and give it to her to do something, but it doesn't do anything. But I didn't even do that. I think she's already dead. I think I already killed her or something. So after that, I set up the grace and he was gone off the bridge. So then you have to come back where he began, where we began the whole journey to get him down here, because on the bridge, he still won't sell you the cookbook. You have to come back down here. It's like deja vu, right? You have to go back over to the chest, open it up, but this time there's something different in it, and he starts all over again. Well, and so he wants to fight again. So I was like, great, what is wrong? So I'm like, I gotta be careful because I'm overpowered here. I'll kill him with one shot probably. So I'm gonna whack him with a torch. But then he recognizes it's you. Good, right?
Please, wait! I surrender! I surrender! I swear!
Okay, so then after that's done, you'll get his Patches Crouch emote or gesture or whatever you want to call it.
I'd never cross you. Not even close.
And now, talk to him, finish his dialogue and whatnot. But we'll have to reset back at a grace and come back in here.
I didn't even realize it was you. Took you for a demi-human or some such.
So then we can get him reset. So now he will once again sell us stuff, including the cookbook. So now we're finally done with everything. Hopefully everywhere you need to find patches, because that's the big thing with this is you go looking for him and he's gone. You can't buy it from him because you don't know where he's at. Okay, so now that all that with patches is done out of the way, we can take a look here at the cookbook. So we have the gold pickled fowl foot. So now we need to figure out what it tells that, what we need. Equipment, item, crafting, highlight it, rowa fruit, four-toed fowl foot, and gold firefly in order to make one. So let's take care of the fireflies first. So they're close by here. Over here in Mistwood outskirts. This is our first location we'll go to. Now make your little marks here to help you out here. I like to make a mark right there and right over here. We're going to do this at night first because it's a little easier to see everything, I find. There's a sleeping bear right here, but there's another ruined bear patrolling. But at night he doesn't chase, but during the day he will. So another reason why I like to do it at night. But you can see here, you just start, make a big circle around the outside and just work your way inside, making smaller circles. And then once you've hit your grab button enough times and know it's empty, just head back toward your marker. Eventually you'll see the grace there. Pretty easy farm. I think you get about 9 of them there, I think. Here, we'll take it during the day here. And let's not forget about the gold tinged excrement you get as well. And you can hear him right there getting mad. Probably because he can see you better, but... Now he will kill Torrent, then he'll probably kill you. So make sure you just keep running toward the grace, because that's basically what happens there. So I just do it at night so I don't have to deal with that. At least he's never bugged me at night anyway. Now the second spot to farm these is once you reach the Altus Plateau up here. Get to this Road of Inquiry grace here. Looks like we're taking it at night again. Now there's a couple mushroom stacks you can grab here, like right here. And then we're going to just drop, because there's a spirit spring. It's probably the funnest part of this is taking the spirit spring back up. We'll grab the mushrooms here, and grab one of the blood rose here. There's a couple other things you can run around and make it a little longer to grab, like that flower there. But you can see them right there, see? But the best thing is just to go back and forth, because even if you don't see them, they're still, it might be there. I think this place has 9 too. That guy can kill you because he does that thing that kills you right away. But he's pretty easy, just go by and he doesn't bug you. That's the funnest part, is taking the spirit spring up. Then you get this guy here too, the golden rowa. So mushrooms are useful for quite a lot of things, like sleep pots and fire pots, I think, and whatnot. No, it looks like we can still see them. But see, you just go back and forth, smashing the button to grab everything. And then it's time to leave. that's it for the gold bugs. Now we're going to be farming for the bird feet over here. There's lots of different places to farm all kinds of things for the that we're grabbing here today. And there's a lot of places to farm birds, but this is by far the easiest I've ever found. And I know lots of places. But this one's easy. I just jump up here, use gravitas, the Ash of War that's on here, my Zweihander. And I just popped a silver pickled fowl foot, which will increase your discovery by 50 for 3 minutes. But of course, that'll just hopefully increase the shinies that drop, but not what they actually drop. So you can see there we got some four-toed fowl foots there. But the farm is really short here, so since we got the farm, we'll just show some getting here. And if you want to know where this Ash of War is for this gravitas, I'll put it at the very end of the video for you, so you can just see where that's at. So I use it all the time for everything. It's like the main thing on my Zweihander. I find it very useful for everything in the game. Especially dungeons and stuff where those little imp guys are on the walls. Yeah, it works great for them. And it hits 360 around and above and below and everything. So there you go with the bird farming, pretty easy. Now we'll take a look at the first place I like to farm rowa fruit. And even, I think it's still my favorite place to actually farm them. You have 8 locations here, and it's in a circle, but it's like counterclockwise circle. So let's go slow first to take a look at them so we can see where they're all at. Of course, I don't think I've mentioned yet, but of course, the whole point of getting the gold pickled fowl foot is, you'll increase your runes by 30% for 3 minutes. So if you're farming for runes, it's very helpful there. And if you want to know how to make the silvers, check that out because I have a video up on that as well. And those guys. A little shorter, much shorter, because we don't have to deal with finding patches or anything. But there, that's our first place to farm rowa fruit. Now the next one is probably the most popular place, which is Jarburg. Which is a fun little place, but it's kind of difficult to get to, so we'll show you that first. Now the best way to, take the Artist Shack Grace here, and we'll make our way down to show you how to get down to the Jarburg. This path might not be 100% accurate, but if you mark it, it should get you down to where we need to be. Now you've probably seen these before in the game by now, I imagine. And even to get here. But you don't want to jump really, you just want to drop. And push the stick forward if you're almost ready to fall over. Just push the stick. Try not to hit the jump button like right here, right? Just hit the stick forward. And you're really close like that. So if you jump, of course, you'll probably totally miss everything and that'll be the end of it. Just start over right here, and this was a close one too right here. And I drop down right here, and don't forget to get this shiny, because if you don't, you'll be looking at it knowing you have to do that whole thing all over again to see what it is. It's just a smithing stone 3 anyway, so that's okay. Now we'll take this path, and we'll do it slowly. Now right here to the left here, you'll see these stairs here, and on the top you're going to see a little jar baron there, little guy. He has these mushrooms behind his house you want to grab. You also want to talk to him because he has a few quests for you to do, I think it is. Maybe it's only one, but I know he does some stuff there with that. So you don't want to kill any of the other jars in the village because he won't like you and you won't be able to do any of them, so don't do that. Nobody's hostile here towards you anyway, so you'll be fine. But you can see, just go around smashing your grab button, getting all kinds of flowers and stuff here. Of course, when you do it faster, then you'll grab it much faster, but just take it and show where some things are. But this is just kind of like what I do here. If I need a whole bunch of everything. Got a crystal bud right there. So these are basically, there's lots of places to farm all this stuff I've shown you in the video all over the map and at different times of the game, end game, whatever, early game, middle game. These are just the ones I like to go to all the time because they're pretty much early and they're all good. And I'm just fine with doing them. So now we'll take a look at, once you've got all those, you just go back into your item crafting menu here, highlight them, the one you want, hit select that there, and just go up and down on your pad there, see how many you want to make. And that's about it there. So that's how you make your gold pickled fowl foots there. Now we'll take a look here real quick and show you where the gravitas is. So if you want to use that to farm those birds or whatnot. There are other weapons that have gravitas on them in the game, but this way you can put it on whatever you want pretty much. I mean I have it on the Zweihander, which is crazy because it's a humongous sword. So, but it's just at this grace. I come here and get it right after I get Torrent actually. The enemy who has it is the Abalaster Lord. He's pretty hard to beat. I think he's a lesser one. It's still a tough fight. So, well, you just want to drop off there and jump over here because you might take a little bit of damage there. You might even die, but usually I'm okay. Then I just do some drop in here. This guy gets to see the best sunsets on the beach here. But once you finally do defeat him, then that's when you will get the Ashamor Gravitas. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you find something that helps you out. And you can don't forget to subscribe to support the channel if you want or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So good luck.